It is one hazy morning that we decide to visit Ram's village. A rickshaw is shooting ahead of us in a tearing hurry. Ram's village lies at a distance of about 15 miles from the nearby town. We slowly drive towards the village across the mud roads. We meet Ram at the entrance of the village, and he takes us along to his house. The limp is prominent and the prosthetic leg is visible. Ram, with this leg and a supporting stick, slowly trudges along to lead us to his 7-member family. Ram says that it was all well at one time and he found his life as a driver comfortable. It meant visiting new places. The income was good, but of course, the family was out of sight for days, and this was difficult to face. One day, like all other days, it was a routine drive with important consignment loaded, and then the unexpected happened. A terrible accident occurred. This made him a cripple. Life now turned bleak, and he felt himself without any crutch to hold on. He was lost in agony. His 1/4 hectare land was as lame as himself. His weeping children broke his heart. These were his worst days. His silent kitchen bore raw testimony to his increasing woes. There was not enough food at all. His income was non-existent, and tending the farm was impossible with his handicap. His debt kept raising, and he knew that one day the money lenders would take their land away to square off the loan. The debt now stood at $200. How could he provide for his family was the big question that haunted him. He was no good, he felt. He had failed his family. There was a sound he always heard on quiet days nearby, and one day, out of curiosity, went in search of it. His life changed the day he discovered the meaning of this sound. It was of the treadle pump used by his distant neighbor. He immediately borrowed money with utmost difficulty from his relatives and invested in KB. This was a great step forward. Now, his wife could begin to use this easy-to-operate treadle pump. The farm now started to turn green. She found new confidence with this and went on to grow a yield successfully. Income was now guaranteed from the 1/4 hectare of land. His wife sold vegetables at the open market and earned an income of $350. This was the day she was waiting for. The medical expenses to get her husband back on his feet could now be borne with this money. The successful medical treatment gave Ram a new artificial leg. It was a great feeling for the entire family. Ram says that the day had finally come in his life when he could take a few steps with both his feet. He adds that this was purely possible because there was an income from KB. He too could now use the treadle pump easily without any additional effort and be a resource for the family once again. The increasing green cover with KB treadle pump changed the overall income prospects for the family. It was a great sight. The new yield with strong efforts gave continued profits. The treadle pump was taking their life forward. He enrolled his children to school to invest in their better life prospects. It was an important decision that the family as a whole treasured. Education, he knew, would liberate them from all shackles. He bought cattle too. They were now smiles in the faces of all his children. His life was now settled in harmony. The family was also happy to be near each other. Now there was always going to be only good days in their life. There was no doubting that. Ram says that with KB he had successfully overcome his tragedy.